Good morning, students. Welcome to the session. In this session, we are going to discuss some questions which I have given in the homework yesterday. So, this is the class plus one, and we are going to discuss some questions. So, students, if you are new to this channel, then you can like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you will get the regular updates from this channel whenever I will upload a new video. So let's start with very first question. The very first question is the very first question is in yesterday's homework. There are three physical quantities. There are three physical quantities A, B, and C. So we are discussing the question number one. You can check from the homework. So question number one we are discussing. And question is saying that there are three physical quantities A, B, and C. They all have same dimensions. They all have same dimensions. So A, B, C all have same dimensions. That means now he has given four options. Which of the following which of the following mathematical operation can be meaningful? So we have to find the mathematical expression which can be meaningful according to the given condition. A, B, and C are the three physical quantities having same dimensional formula. So now let's see what the options are saying. So four options were provided. Option number A was A square minus BC. A square minus BC. Then we have second option. Second option is B square minus C square. So B square minus C square. Then A square minus B cube. So A square minus B cube was third option. And the fourth option was B cube minus A square into C. So B cube minus A square into C. So these are the four options that were given in the homework yesterday. So see the first option. If the dimension of A will be same as B as C, so here you can see A raised to the power 2 is there. So if I take A as, let's suppose, this is for my understanding only. The thing which I am doing here is for my understanding. You are not allowed to write these things in exam. This is for your understanding only. Let's suppose A has the dimension of L. So it will be L square minus B has also same dimension, C has also same dimension. So L square minus L square. So this is possible. So I am marking here this thing. This is meaningful. This operation is meaningful. Now see second one. B square minus C square. Now see, yesterday we have seen if this power is same, this is power 2, this is power 2. So you can see the power also, or you can simply see the relation. B has dimension L, so L square minus L square. So this is again meaningful. This is again meaningful. So this will be also right. Option number B can be also meaningful. Now see option number C. Option number C is saying A square minus B cube. As we know, A and B have same dimensions. A and B have same dimensions, but their power is different now. This is square and this is power 3. So that means it will give me what it like if I take the dimension of A as length. So L square minus B has also same dimension, so it has L cube. So this is not possible. This thing is not possible according to the principle of homogeneity. So that means this relation, third relation, is non-meaningful. This is not possible. This third relation is not meaningful. Let's see the fourth one. So fourth one is saying a b cube minus a square into c. So if I take length as a dimension of b, so l cube, now we have the same dimension, so it is l square into c means l again, because they all have the same dimension, so it will be l cube minus l cube. So this is for your understanding. The thing which I am doing here, I am taking these examples, this is for my understanding, so that I can conclude which relation can be meaningful, which relation cannot be meaningful. So I hope it is clear. So this relation is also meaningful. So relation number, option number A, B and D are the relations, are the options which are giving the meaningful physical quantity. Option number C is not giving me the meaningful quantity. So this question was multiple correct, because question was asked for the meaningful physical quantity. So option number A, option number B and option number D, three options are there which can give the meaningful physical quantity. So this is all about the question number 1. I hope it is clear to you. Now I am moving to question number 2. If you feel that this video is useful to you, then you can like this video, you can share this video, and you can subscribe to our channel for the further updates. Now we are moving to question number 2. The question number 2 is saying that if A, B, C have different dimensions. Now the question is different. In the first question we have seen A, B, C have same dimensions. Now A, B, C have different dimensions. So if they are different, then we don't know the dimensions now. Anything can be there. We don't know the dimensions of A, we don't know the dimensions of B. So now we will discuss side by side. Okay, now we will discuss options one by one. So first option, A option I am going to discuss. Option is saying A square minus B square divided by C. So A square minus B square divided by C. Divided by C we can leave it, because firstly we have to see, is it possible that A square minus B square is possible, because in the denominator we have only C. So we can divide it with C if A square minus B square is meaningful. But you can check here, A and B both have different dimensions. Like if I take L as dimension of A and L square as dimension of B, then you can see here, if I square it, L square minus L square whole square. So students, in the earlier class also this is not possible, L square minus L4. So in the earlier class also we have discussed, if the two physical quantities have same dimensions, then their power should be same, then that will give me the meaningful. But in this case A and B, in this particular case A and B have different dimensions, but they have the same power. So if they have same power but they have different dimensions, this will be non-meaningful. This will give me the non-meaningful result. So that means here you can check also, I have taken one example, you can take any example. So A square minus B square, this will be non-meaningful physical quantity, or you can say non-meaningful arithmetic operation. So for this question, A square minus B square is non-meaningful. If I divide it with C, it will still remain non-meaningful, because numerator is not giving me the accurate result. So that means option number A is non-meaningful. So in the second question it was asked ABC have three different physical different dimension. ABC has different dimension formula. So which of the following can be meaningful? So option number A is rejected. Now we are moving to option number B now. Option number A is rejected. So now we are moving to option number B. So option number B is saying B square minus C square by A. So again same power, B has different dimensions than C, but their power is same. So this relation is possible only when A and B, when these B and C have same dimensions. So now they have different but their power is same. So that means this is again the same case as first. So this is again not possible. So B square minus C square is not possible. Anything in the denominator, that will be different thing. So this is not possible, numerator is not possible. So that means this is again not the meaningful relation. Then see option number C now. ABC have different physical quantity. Option number C is B square into C, B square into C divided by A. Now students, we have discussed yesterday, if two physical quantities have different dimensions, then multiplication is possible, division is possible, addition and subtraction we have to take care. Basically principle of homogeneity also discuss about the addition and subtraction. So B square into C divided by A, this will give me L. This can be anything, L cube, let's suppose. Okay, let's see, let's write here L. L is the dimension of B, let's suppose. So it's a square. Can I do? Yes. C has dimension M, let's suppose, and A is time, let's suppose. You can assume anything. You can assume anything, but sometimes addition and subtraction can be meaningful, but this type of result is always meaningful where only multiplication and division is there. If addition and subtraction is not there, then that relation is always meaningful, then that relation can be always possible. So option number C is possible for the second question. Then now see, let's go move to option number D. So option number D is saying A square plus C cube. So A square plus C cube divided by B. So in the denominator we have only one term, that is B. So we have to focus on this only numerator. So let's focus on this numerator. So A square plus C cube. If I take A as L, so if I take A as L, then you can see L square minus, sorry, plus, let's see, now I have to make L square here. So I will take its power is 3. I will take here L raised to the power 2 by 3. So now you can see A and C have different dimensions. A and C, this A has dimensional formula L only. This has dimensional formula L raised to the power 2 by 3. So that means A and C have different dimensions, but relation is possible. L square plus L square, this will give me L square plus L square. So students, whenever two physical quantities have different dimensions, this thing we have already discussed also, whenever the two physical quantities have different dimensions and their power is different, like this is power 2, this is power 3, that can give me the meaningful relation. This relation can be meaningful. This thing you have to keep in mind. This relation can be meaningful. So for the question number 2, now note down the answer. For the question number 2, option number option number C and D both are correct. So for the question number 2, option number C and option number D both can be answer. So option number C and D both can give me the meaningful physical quantity, meaningful arithmetic operation you can say. So this is all about the two questions. If you are feeling this video is useful to you, then you can like this video, you can share this video, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. So now we are moving to question number 3. After that we will discuss question number 4 and 5. If you are feeling that this video is useful, complete the video, see the video up to the end point. So next question is third question. Now we are going to discuss. The third question is saying that if A, B and C have same dimensions, which of the following cannot be meaningful? So according to the question, A, B and C have same dimensions. So A, B, C are the three physical quantities having same dimensions. So now the examiner is asking which of the following cannot be the meaningful physical quantity. So let's start with the option number A. So option number A is saying for the third question, A square minus B square divided by C. A square minus B square divided by C. Now we have discussed many questions, so you can easily do it now. Dimension of A is the same as dimension of B and they have same powers. So that means this numerator is possible and division by C is possible. So that means A is giving me meaningful physical quantity. You can take the example, but now I am not going to discuss the example because we have done many questions. So this A option is giving me a meaningful physical quantity. I hope it is clear. Let's move to option number B now. Okay, wait. Option number B. Option number B is saying that B square minus C square divided by A. So option number B is B square minus C square divided by A. So this is again B and C have same dimensions. B and C have same dimensions. Dimension formula for B is same as dimensional formula for C, and they have again same powers. So this numerator relation is possible. B square minus C square is possible. Division by A is also possible. So that means option number B is also giving me the meaningful physical quantity. Option number B is also giving me the meaningful physical quantity. Let's move to option number C. So students, I am going to discuss all the questions step by step. So you have to see the complete video. So now option number C we have. Now option number C is saying that. So now students, we are moving with the option C. So option C was given and option C was saying, option C was A square plus B square, A square plus B square, A square plus B square divided by C cube plus A cube. So this is option number C C cube plus A cube. So as given in the question, A, B, C are the three physical quantities having same dimensions. So A has same dimension, B has same dimension, power is also same, power 2, power 2. So the physical quantity A square plus B square is meaningful. This numerator is meaningful. Check the denominator, C cube plus A cube. So C has same dimension as A, power 3. So this is giving me a meaningful relation. This relation is meaningful. We cannot say that this is not possible. So C option is also possible. Option number D. Option number D will be left. So obviously option number D will be the right answer. But we have to discuss it. So let's discuss the option number D now. So these type of question are many times asked in NEET exam, many times asked in JEE exam. But now nowadays JEE exam level is changed. So these type of questions you can see in NEET exam only. So this is option number D. Option number D is saying A square minus B cube, A square minus B cube, and in the denominator it was B cube minus C square, B cube minus C square. So here you can see A, B, C have same dimensions. So if A and B have same dimensions, then A's power is 2, B's power is 3. So this relation is not possible. I hope you know the example. If I will take a dimensional formula of A equal to length, then L square minus L cube. This is not possible. This is not allowed according to the principle of homogeneity. So that means this numerator is not possible. A square minus B cube. And in the same way, you can see B and C have same dimensions. B and C have same dimensions, but their power is different. B's power is 3, C's power is 2. So that means this denominator is also not possible. That means only D option is there, which is not possible. So this relation is not possible. That means in the question it was asked which cannot be the meaningful. So option number D is not giving me the meaningful physical quantity. Or option the mathematical operation that is given in option number D, that is not possible. So this is the question number 3. I hope you have understood the question. If any doubt is there, then you can drop the message on my personal number also, that is 8727955300. So this is my number on which you can give me the feedback, or you can give me your suggestions that we will implement in the next upcoming videos. So this is my phone number. If you want to give any suggestion, any feedback, then you can give it on my number. So next is question number 4. So question number 4 now we are going to discuss. The question number 4 is saying equation is given to me, that is E equal to, so E means energy here, E is equal to AT plus B square and L square. So AT plus B square L square, this is the relation which is given to me. Now what I have to do, I have to implement principle of homogeneity and find the dimensional formula for A and dimensional formula for B. Let's start the question. E means energy, so energy can I write it as half mv square. Energy equal to half mv square, so that I can find the dimensional formula of energy. So half mv square, m is mass, v is velocity. So from here I can write E equal to AT, because I know if A and D after multiplication of time with A, the unit I will get, that will be energy. So energy is equal to, now energy is MLT formula. MLT formula for energy is M1 L2 T minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for energy. This will be equal to A into, this will be equal to A into time T1, because time is there with multiplied with 1, T1. So from here I can find the dimensional formula of A. This T will go in this side and it will become T raised to the power minus 3. So dimensional formula for A will be M1 L2 T minus 3. So this will be the dimensional formula for A. This is the dimensional formula for A. You can note down up to this point. Okay, now we have to find the dimensional formula of B. So for finding the dimensional formula for B, E is equal to, energy is equal to B square into L square. Now we know the dimensional formula for energy. Energy is equal to M1 L2 and T minus 2. So M1 L2 T minus 2. So after this, I have to equate it B square into L2. Then I have to find the dimension formula for B square. So B square will be equal to L square. L square will cancel out. So B square will be equal to M1 L0 and T minus 2. After that I have to take square root on both the sides. So B square was equal to M1 L0 T minus 2. So now I have to take square root on both the sides. So let's take here square root, here take square root on both the sides. So its power will be 1 by 2. Square root means 1 by 2 power, and it will also 1 by 2. So after this calculation I got the formula for B. The formula for B will be equal to M1 by 2 M raised to the power 1 by 2 L raised to the power 0 and T raised to the power minus 1. So this will be the dimensional formula for B. I hope question number 4 is now clear to you. If any doubt is there, then you can drop the message or you can comment here if any doubt. Okay, otherwise if you feel that this video is useful, you can like, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, you can subscribe also, so that you can get the regular updates. So now we are moving to question number 5. Question number 5. So question number 5 was also similar type of question. Force was equal to A cube. So force was given. Force was equal to A cube into T. This is given A cube into T plus BT square. So for this question, you can find the first formula for force. So force is equal to mass into acceleration. So that means mass into acceleration, that means force is equal to m1 l1 t minus 2. This is the formula for force. I can write this formula equal to a cube into t1, a cube into t1. From this equation, okay, I have to firstly eliminate it. I can simply write this f equal to a cube into t. So from here I will get the dimensional formula for a. The dimensional formula of a cube. Firstly calculate for a cube. So the dimensional formula for a cube will be equal to m1 l1 t minus 3. This will be the formula. Now after this we have to take cube root on both sides, and when we will take cube roots, then the formula, dimensional formula for a will become m raised to the power 1 by 3, m raised to the power 1 by 3, l raised to the power 1 by 3, and t raised to the power minus 1. So this will be the dimensional formula for a. This is the dimensional formula for a. In the same way you can equate force equal to bt square, and then you can find the formula for b. So let's see the now formula for b. So to find formula for b, put force equal to bt square. So in this case we are not required to take under root on any side because simple b is given there. So now b is given, that means force is equal to m1 l1 t minus 2. So this is t minus 2. So this will be equal to bt square. Now bt square, write b as it is, t square will be here. So you can check this t square will go to denominator, then it will become negative. So formula for b will be equal to, you can say, formula for MLT, formula for b will be equal to, so this is m1 l1 and t minus 4. So this will be the dimensional formula for b. I hope fifth question is also clear to you. Students, thank you so much for watching this video and giving your time here. If you feel that these videos are useful to you, then you can suggest this channel to your friends also. So you can like this channel, you can comment on this video, you can share this channel with your friends, and you can subscribe also, so that you can get all the updates whenever I will upload a video related to either 11th class, either 10th class, either for the government exam. You can see many playlists are there, so you can check that playlist also. So this is all from today's lecture. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.